Coming out of Egypt, we watched what he did for them when they went into the land of Canaan. We heard all these things, man. All the battles that King David had, where he gave all the nations into their hand. When the Lord is with them, hey, it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the living power. You don't want that smoke. But when their God is not in their corner, all bets off.
They say fair game.
It's fair game. It's open season. All right. This is the reason why to this very day, it's been open season on you, man. Because you're still choosing not to return back to your Maker, man. And the Lord is using us to call you back. Go ahead.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by.
Yeah,
Let's
just keep it moving. Just keep on pushing, man. Keep trucking. You don't want to deal with them when the Lord is in their corner, man. The Lord said in the law, I will be an adversary to your adversaries.
Yeah.
Okay? He said, hey, when we went in to take out them Canaanites, man, the Lord sent some killer hornets to jack their ass up, man. Okay? The Lord, he basically, because we're the princes of the power, man. The Lord will show his power through us. So you won't have a shot. Go ahead.
Lest their Lord Yahweh defend them and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
Yeah. And we know that eventually the Lord's going to defend his people.
And them Egyptians,
They talk about
got
that.
laughed about
They
it.
talk about that in here.
Yeah.
About the talk about the Egyptians.
And when the Lord, when it comes to defending his people, man, the Lord, he will change the course of nature just to defend himself.
Yeah.
All right? He will manipulate elements and defy the laws of physics and nature just to defend us, and he's going to do that again. He's going to lift up that standard. That's what's coming. That's why we're waiting on you devils to make that move. Okay? But right now, yeah, the Lord is disgusted with his people, but he's disgusted with the 2/3 of his people. But right now, he's actually he's showing mercy and grace to his elect, his chosen. That's who he's going to defend this time. Go ahead. Because it says in Isaiah, if the Lord didn't leave a remnant, we would be like Sodom and to Gomorrah. He wiped us all out as a nation, but he can't do that because he made the promise. He's not a God that he should lie.
And when Achor had finished these sayings, all the people standing round about the tent murmured, and the chief men of Holofernes and all that dwelt by the seaside and in Moab spake that he should kill him. For I say, we will not be afraid of the face of the children of Israel, for lo, it is a people that have no strength nor power for a strong battle.
Say that again.
Great
We
millstone.
Israelites. Great millstone. Yeah. Read that again.
For say they, we will not be afraid of the face of the children of Israel. For lo, it is a people that have no strength nor power for a strong battle.
Don't that go back to the curse where it says there will be no might in your hand? And I'm going to take that power away from you and make you vulnerable, man. All right, the heat is going to be able to see the kink in your armor. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to direct it.
You know?
They're going to see that our guard is down, which is Yahweh Shema Shai, and then they're going, like the brother was saying, open season on Jake, man. Now therefore, Lord, Holofernes, we will go up, and they shall be a prey to be devoured of all thy army.
As I'm reading it, if I could start at the top of Lamentations 1. Lamentations chapter 1 says, how do the cities sit solitary that was full of people. How has she become as a widow? She that was great among the nations and princess among the provinces. How has she become tributary? Right? She weeping.
How she become a slave? When at first she was sitting sovereign. How she go from sitting sovereign and not destitute, she was basically sitting solitary and had no need of nothing. The Most High kept her provided with, she had comfort, Now all of a sudden she a damn peasant. Now she paying tributary.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
Verse 2, it says, she weepeth sore in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers, she has none to comfort her.
Yeah, because these nations ain't finna comfort you.
Yeah. Nor their God.
They're gonna forge your affliction.
That's all they're gonna do.
Yep. It says,
Keep reading.
It actually says that in that chapter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna read all of it. No, but most of them. It says, all her friends have dealt treacherously with her. They are become her enemies. Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelt among the heathen. She findeth no rest.
And that goes back to the curse.
Yep.
Among the nations thou shalt find no ease.
The sole
of thy foot shall have no rest.
From thy head to the sole of thy foot, or something like that.
Yeah. That shall find no rest.
It says, all her persecutors overtook her between the straits. The ways of Zion do mourn, because none come to the solemn feast. All her gates are desolate. Her priests sigh. Her virgins are afflicted, and she is in bitterness. Destroyed.
Yeah.
Right? In a nutshell, it says, her adversaries are the chief. Her enemies prosper, for the Lord Yahweh has afflicted her. It showed you that it was the Heavenly Father that allowed her to be afflicted, right? For the multitude of her transgressions, her children are gone into captivity before the enemy. Yep. And from the daughter of Zion, all her beauty is departed. We're not a beautiful nation as we once were. Right? It says,
that's why it says, I think it's in, was that Zephaniah, where it says, basically, gather unto me, O nation not desired. You're a nation that no man looking for, man. You're basically outcasted from the world. Even though the world, uses you, because you're scattered amongst them. You profit them, but they still outcast you. You see? And that's how they've been prospering, man.
It's on the side.
And Jake don't continue to see that pattern. This is what the Lord's doing. Go ahead.
Verse 6, I believe it says, Yep, it says, and from the daughter of Zion, all her beauty is departed. Her princes are become the harts that find no pasture. They are gone without strength before the pursuer. Jerusalem, this is the curses, basically, describing the curses. It says, Jerusalem remembered in the days of her affliction and her miseries, and of her miseries, all her pleasant things that she had in the days of old. This will make me feel it when the brother read all her pleasant things that she had in the days of old, when her people fell into the hand of the enemy, and none did help her. The adversaries saw her and did mock at her Sabbaths. Jerusalem hath previously sinned, therefore she is removed. All that honored her despise her, because they have seen her nakedness, yea, she sighed and turned it backwards. Her filthiness is in her skirts. She remembered not her last end, therefore she came down wonderfully. She had no comforter. O Lord, behold my affliction, for the enemy hath magnified himself. The adversary has spread out his hand upon all her pleasant things. For she has, and this is literally, when we went into captivity in Babylon, they really ransacked the temple.
Took the temple, took everything that was precious out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We was down bad, man.
Yeah.
Hella bad.
We couldn't even buy ourselves. Like, we sold, hypothetically saying, if we had sold some of the gold out of the temple or something, we could get ourselves back in a position of, we got none of that. We were completely destroyed. Yep. But all we would have to do is really just go in there and pray unto Yahweh and turn our ways.
That's
yep.
Like you said, we didn't have nothing.
And to turn to, right? It says, 10, it says, the adversary has spread out her hand upon all her pleasant things, for she has seen that the heathen entered into her sanctuary, whom thou didst command they should not enter into thy congregation. All her people sigh, they seek bread, they have given her pleasant things for meat to relieve the soul. See, O Lord, and consider, for I am become vile. Verse 12. Is it nothing to you, all ye that pass by? Behold and see if there be any sorrow like unto my sorrow.
Man, these other nations ain't going through what we go through, man.
Hell no.
Hell no, they ain't catching these sorrows, man.
You look at the worst condition of any people on the earth, it ain't Somalia.
No.
We've been through all of that before. Look at the shit we're still going. We're going through Somalia. You go to the east side right now and see Somalia.
Mm-hmm.
Babies with flies and shit, with dirty Pampers, the same shit.
Yeah, walking on the street.
Walking in the street barefoot, dirt, spit, cigarette butts.
Needles.
Go down to down there in Mexico, Central and South America.
Haiti. Haiti, Dominican Republic.
That shit is a trash dump, man. They living literally on top of trash, man.
Literally.
And you think about a lot of these African countries that are, third world, their governments, they get money. They keep them poor. Like how can someone like a place like Somalia that's so poor, right? They got an army. They got people with AKs and shit, So they ain't that poor. They can afford some type of defense, but it's their governments set up by the devil that keeps them poor.
Mm-hmm. And then in Venezuela, and they say Venezuela said they're a rich country, but the people are poor.
Oh yeah. They say
all that down there in South America, they sitting on so much resources down there, all type of oil and
natural
precious
resources.
minerals.
I heard the apostle say that there's more oil in Venezuela than the Middle East.
Yeah.
Jake poor.
Yeah. And Jake is fucking, their money ain't worth shit down there. They got so much oil, they can make their own currency. But you got it, bro.
Daniel 9-12.
That's all good.
Yep. Everybody read that?
No, I was thinking about it. I was trying to find it. Yeah.
And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as has been done upon Jerusalem.
There it is, man. What we went through was unprecedented, man. No other nation can really say that, We were talking about that last
I was just about to say that, bro. I was just about to say that.
That
was the spirit.
About Judah's journey over here to Babylon. Yo, talk about traumatic, man. It's a very shameful history.
Yep.
The violent history of Esau against his brother Jacob, man. We was in the slave ships and had no room. We just bunched in, packed on top of each other, defecating on each other.
The average of 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bleeding out, So the person next to you, you bleeding on him.